Hi, it's time for good energy, and I'm Dr. Julie. And today we're talking about the kinesthetic sense and how to get more room to breathe. All right, before we get started, we have our props. If you have a yoga block, always good. And if you don't, if you have a foam roller or something like a foam roller hanging out around the house, those are your two possible pieces. If you don't have that, you can also use pillows, bolsters, um, sometimes some large books will work. We're going to be working on opening up the lung space and that kinesthetic sense where you are in space. This is a good one if you don't have an exercise ball. I like it. We did an exercise ball once for vestibular. We're doing something like that for opening up today, but a little different. All right, as usual, before we get started, let's get some breathing in and take a deep breath in and release. Given that we're lying down, really get down into here. And remember, one of our second day, we worked on kinesthetic, we worked on breathing into the back. So breathe into the back and breathe all the way up into the top. Take a deep breath in. And release. Now think about how you have been holding your posture, how you have been seated at your computer, how you have been whatever for the past day. And take a deep breath in. And release. Today, we're still working on some stuff over here. I've still got stuff that needs to move over there. And so today is a great day for that. Today we're working on the kinesthetic sense in and around your back and your lungs. And so one of the things that happens when we sit at our computer a lot, we are tucked in, our shoulders are hunched, we are hunched forward. And that is great for strengthening your abs, but it does not give you a lot of room in the lungs. So today we're going to work on opening up that lung space. And I'm going to show you both options because they do work a little differently. The first one, a yoga block. And with both the yoga block and the foam roller, you are going to want to essentially put it right underneath here. So middle of the chest, right under it, behind it in the back. And we are literally going to just push that part, push the center part of our ribs up in the air. And so you can use it. The nice thing about the yoga block is that you can use it at 3 different levels. You can use it standing up so that it's very nice and tall. I would suggest something under your head. You can stand it sideways so that you only have 6 to 8 inches. And then you can also lay it flat, which means you only have a couple of inches. So I'm going to show you what it is at with the 6 inches. So you're going to put that behind your back and you're just going to arch over it. And because you're probably staring at my nose, I apologize for that. Because of that, you are arching a lot. And it is mildly uncomfortable, so I am going to go back. Usually I do have a head, one up at my head. If you do this one, you can do lower level. Again, you get to stare at my nose. I apologize. Your goal is to kind of open up that chest area, open up that thoracic spine in the back. Now, the advantage of actually tipping this up and using it at the 6 inch or 6 to 8 inch area is that sometimes you can get thoracic vertebra that actually adjust. Now, I am a chiropractor and I'm not supposed to tell you you're supposed to self-adjust, but if you're sitting in a chair all day, it doesn't really hurt. I'm one of those chiropractors that self-adjusts. So you can arch back and stretch that out. Now, we said this was about breathing, so even though this is a little hard to breathe in, it gives you a different sense of breathing. And when I breathe here, I can definitely feel you can't see this, but I'm definitely feeling some tightness in my lower diaphragm on that left side because of being in an open position. So I know I've got some work there to do. Now, that one, as I said, was the yoga block. You can also do it with the foam roller. And the foam roller, again, you don't want to put it under your head, but I was stopping there because you can just roll it again underneath your upper back, and you can roll back and then take your deep breath in. Again, you're probably going to feel it right around the diaphragm. Take a deep breath in and release. But I can still feel it in my mid back where I am pretty tight. So this is a great kinesthetic awareness of your breath in terms of where you are in your diaphragm, but it also helps open up your upper back. Just lying over the back and letting everything open up. And if you do feel tightness, so for example, I feel tightness in my left diaphragm, feel free to, start exploring using your fingers around that diaphragm and just say, hey, or if you feel tightness in the ribs, feel free to go in and explore. Why does it feel tight there? If I push there, does it change that tightness? One of the things that I find in my office is that I make everybody start to become a little bit more familiar with their body, being able to touch and push and hold. And one of the classic lines that comes out of my office is, if it hurts, hold it, push it, massage it. And so one of the things in that exercise is that while you're opening things up, you probably are going to feel tightness and agitation and irritation in various locations. And you can hold that pose while holding the spots where you feel tightness, and that will actually help open that up and release those. All right, so a lot of gymnastics today. I apologize for the view up my nose and other things, but that's today's video. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, see if it's any better now that we've stretched out that upper back. Deep breath in. Wow, and release. That was probably one of the biggest breaths I've taken in 4 weeks. So if you're looking for a way to kind of release tightness in and around the ribs, in the diaphragm, this is definitely a really good exercise. As I said, if you don't have a foam roller, if you don't have yoga blocks, you can always use a nice thick book. You can always use pillows, bolsters. These are the things to kind of open up. And at a time when we are looking for more oxygen in and getting oxygen in and to calm our nervous system, as well as to oxygenate our body and lower our stress, this is a great way to do it. All right. I hope you had a great day. Woof, my camera is self-adjusting with colors. So wonderful. All right. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.